What is up, PokeFam? Welcome to Pokemonster TCG. I'm Pokemonster, and today we are working our first trade here on the channel. And guys, it's a big one. A trade that is valued at right around $1,000. That's right, $1,000. And here is what I am offering up. And of course, if the trade goes through, then you'll know because this video will be coming out to you all. So the first thing that I'm looking to trade is this prismatic ETB here. Nice ETB, man. Seal, beautiful. Got a Surging Sparks ETB, along with a prismatic booster bundle. And of course, another prismatic Evolutions ETB. These 4 seal products here, you're looking at about 120 just over for the ETBs of prismatic. About $73, $74 for the Surging Sparks ETB, and about $65 on that Prismatic Booster Bundle. So where does the rest of the value come from? Well, I'm going to show you right now because it is in PSA 10 slabs. And here is what I am also looking to trade along with this sealed product here. Going to be trading the PSA 10 Full Art Charizard V-Star from V-Star Universe. Amazing artwork there. Love this slab. Also going to be trading this Full Art Mew from Celebrations in a Gem Mint 10 with this nice gold graded guard on it. Really makes it pop from Celebrations there. Also trading the Full Art Mew in a 10 from V-Star Universe. So it's like a secret rare. This thing is so awesome there. Definitely one of the better gallery cards from that set. And finally, to fill out the rest of the value we're missing, this is the biggest of the slabs. A Gengar and Mimikyu GX Tag Bolt 10 from Sun and Moon. It is Japanese. Gengar is my favorite. Kind of hard to let this one go. But wait until you see the vintage goodness that I am trading this for, guys. Let's get into this thing. Here we are, PokeFam. So as you know by now, the trade went through. Shout out to the seller. Not going to share his information, but such a cool guy. Rode out to my work this morning. Looked like what he actually looked like in the Facebook picture. Always a good sign. And just made a real nice, easy deal. And he even threw in a free, well, not free for him, but free for me, blister pack of Phantasmal Flames. So we're going to start off by opening this thing up. But don't go anywhere, guys. It's time to take a trip down nostalgia lane. The total trade value on both ends was about $1,065. So it was a pretty even trade straight across the board. You saw what I offered up. So let's get into this pack, see if we can get a little bit of luck, maybe pull a hit, and then I will show you guys exactly what I traded the sealed product and the graded cards for. And if you are an OG Pokemon fan, definitely do not go anywheres because, I mean, I barely looked through the cards. Of course, I'm going to mess this blister all up trying to get it out of here. I barely looked through the cards at this point, just enough to know, like, kind of what was in there. But I haven't really sat down and looked at them yet, so it's going to be super exciting for me as well. So happy to be able to share this with you guys. This does come with a coin here, and a Greedent, and a Skwovet. Kind of like reprints or different holo foil patterns. But alright, let's get in this pack of Phantasmal, and then let's get into the reason we're all here to see what I was able to trade for. Almost $1,100 worth of pure vintage goodness, guys. Doesn't get no better than that, in my opinion. We got the Oddish, Seal, Palmo, Honchkrow, Archuludden, Wondrous Patch. Got the reverse Gliscor, reverse Smeargle, and an Ambipom regular holo. That's alright, still a ton of fun. So appreciative for the guy for giving that to me just on the hookup. Really cool. So I'm going to go through these cards. Got a nice stack of them here. Like I said, around $1,100 roughly in value. But let's check these things out. Starting out with the Jigglypuff promo. Man, this thing has got to be old. This has got to be an early promo. I don't remember this one from when I was a kid, honestly. But, I mean, it's a nice old Black Star promos. Yeah, Super cool. Super cool Jigglypuff artwork. And look, they make like music notes in the background. Super sick. I'm going to take a couple of my favorites and put them up on stands in the back. Got a Rockets Magikarp. And don't worry, guys, the heat does come. I didn't really change the order up too much. But there's a Rockets Magikarp here. That is pretty cool. Looks like we got a nice base Magikarp. Any Magikarp fans out there? Some of these even have the price stickers on them. I'm guessing he added at some point. But this is a Shadowless Magikarp. So $11, I'm guessing, roughly is the value of that. Looks pretty nice. I love Magikarps. That's really cool to see. Now, these cards range in all kinds of conditions. We'll take a look at some of them. He was very upfront about that. Obviously, the value would be much, much higher if they were all near mint perfect cards. But some of these were from his childhood collection. Some he had acquired through other ways. But this is an E-Reader Dragonair. This one I've never seen before. Look at it coming through like that cloud of like pink mist. I mean, that is super, super sick there. I love E-Readers. Does have a little bit, unless that's on the hard case. But I believe, Oh, it's on the penny sleeve. Okay, so I just gotta change that penny sleeve out. I thought that was actually on the card. Now that card actually looks pretty nice. Oh, that's really cool. Alright, happy to see that. Then we got one that a lot of you will probably remember from back in the day. Good old Pikachu with the Thunderbolts coming out of it there. Super, super old school nostalgic card. Looks like we got Golem. Now, I didn't collect during the time that some of these cards came about. This one looks like it says 2006. I probably got out of Pokemon as a kid back in like 2002. So I missed out on a lot of these cards. So really, really cool to have. This is a Palkia Holo from around the same time era. It says 2008. So I don't know if like black and white was going on then or if it was before black and white. You have to forgive me. Like I said, I didn't collect during that time. This is more my style right here. Got the Blaine's Kangaskhan from either Gym Challenge or Gym Heroes. But I just love the old school OG cards, man. It doesn't get no better. And this was too perfect right here. It's got a $25 sticker on it. Ditto has a bunch of different cards that he did across the TCG, and some of them actually look like the Pokemon with the blank Ditto stare. Charmander is one of my favorites. Definitely top like 2 or 3 Pokemon even to this day. So to have the Ditto Charmander, that is just such a cool addition. Definitely like that card. We got the Espeon. Everybody loves evolutions. This is the E-Reader. Does have a little peeling going on right there. But I mean, you know, these cards were played with. They were ran through Game Boy Advances. I mean, these things took a beating, them E-Readers. There's a nice little Pikachu card. Looks like this one's from 2006. Not sure the exact set, but never turned down a Pikachu. Okay, this one's got some love to it. This one's been played with for sure. Maybe even got the fold in the pocket treatment at some point. We did that as kids. But this one I definitely remember. It is a Black Star promo Pichu with that really cool reverse holo pattern where the holo is actually on the outside of the card and the picture is just kind of the still image. Super sick. Still love to have it. I'll display that thing even with that little crease there. We got a Base 2 Pidgeot. Base Set 2 was basically a reprint of Base Set. As kids, we hated it. We absolutely hated it. It was like we were expecting a new set and they just gave us the same old set all over again. But nowadays, Base 2 makes cards that are from Base more affordable as they go for a little less, which is really cool to collect the artworks. So nothing wrong with Base 2. I like Base 2 nowadays. Dark Slowbro. Always loved this one when I was a kid. Love that they got the kind of silhouette of the rocket figure back there in the background. Dark Slowbro looking super fierce, man. Really, really cool card. Got a little bit up top. But like I said, these cards were all valued in our trade in the conditions they're in. So everything was super upfront, super well known. Nice reverse holo e-reader here of Leiron. This is from 2003. Whew. So, I mean, this might have been like right after I got out of the Pokemon hobby as a kid. I knew about the e-reader cards back then. This hmm, this e-reader is looking pretty clean. I like that. Sweet. All right, we got the Turtwig here. This guy's from 2007. He's got some little creases on him up there in the corner, which that's okay. I love the artwork. Love the hollow on it. You can see even the values of these things at damaged. I mean, mod play still holds some value. So just because you see a crease does not mean the card is not valuable anymore. When it comes to this vintage, you could crumple a base set Charizard, and trust me, it will still have value to it. We got a Ponyta reverse here. This is from 2007 as well. Pretty cool. But trust me, guys, I do know we have a ton of base coming. Some first eds, don't go nowheres. It's going to get only better from here. This is a Nidoran reverse, 2007. I like how they did the reverses, put the little line in it right there at the top of the card. Kind of makes it look, I don't know, just a little sleeker. Versus nowadays, I'm not super big fan of. Okay, here we go. We got the Gyarados. I believe this one is the base set Gyarados. So super nostalgic, fierce artwork. One of my favorite Gyarados artworks, and it's purely because nostalgic. They've made some crazy Gyarados artworks, but I love this one. And that's a big reason of why I did this trade, guys. You'll have to let me know down in the comments section if you would have done this trade. Do you think it was a good trade? Any of your thoughts and opinions? I'm happy with the trade. He's happy with the trade. So on our end, it's all great. I mean, but when both people leave happy, that's the best a trade can go. But here is Black Star promo Entei. But I do want to know your thoughts, guys. Let me know what your favorite card from the pickup was. And yeah, any kind of vintage talk, any Pokemon talk, I'm here, guys. Hit me up, talk to me down in the comments section. I will reply. Nice Entei Black Star promo. I believe that was the one you got when you went to see Pokemon the movie 3. And I think they did the other ones too, the Suicune and stuff, I believe. But anyways, this is a Jungle Kangaskhan here. Nice nostalgic Kangaskhan artwork. First artwork for Kangaskhan. This will be first artwork for a good couple of them here. Then we got a base 2 Ninetales. As you can see, it looks just like the base Ninetales, but it has that 2 logo for it being base 2. It just makes the arts a little more affordable because it was the first reprint of base. And they did reprint base again back in 2016 with Evolutions, which is now getting really expensive. And I wish I would have opened a ton of it back then, but I was not quite back into the hobby yet. Here's another Gyarados. Glad to have a backup of a Gyarados. I'll take that any day. Yellow borders. I love them. Silver borders look okay, but this Tentacruel, definitely top heavy on the Tentacruel. As you can see, Pokemon and quality control issues have been going on since the beginning. But I love the original trainer Pokemon. This one was obviously a holo. Back when holos were hits, guys. I mean, you pulled this thing. This was it. It didn't get no better. I mean, the Pokemon might get better, but the rarity didn't get any better than these holos, man. Nowadays, you pull a holo and it's going right into the bulk section. But you know what? I really do like the Tentacruel, and I think that's going to be the first card that I pop back up here in the back. Speaking of Suicune, look at this cracked ice hollow Suicune here. This thing is from 2007. And I mean, I'm sure when people pulled this back in 2007, it was like, oh, okay. And now, having this thing, man, it hits totally different. A little top heavy on the Suicune. Who knows if I'll find something I want to grade out of here. Just a grade, maybe. Or if something's, like, super clean, maybe. Some of these old hollows, though, were so hard. I mean, so many, like, scratches would get on these things. Base 2 Clefairy here. All in all, not in bad shape. Here's an old school one. Look at this Mewtwo, man. I mean, just straight up hand-drawn Black Star promo Mewtwo. Early promo. Definitely got some love to it. But that is quite alright. Because I love having the artwork. We got a Rocket Sneak Attack. I believe, is this? I can't tell. This one might not be hollow. I know the hollow one, it's very, very subtle, so this one might not actually be hollow. It looks like just a regular Rocket Sneak Attack coming in right there. And here we are, the Ninetales from base set this time. So obviously just the same, but without that 2 logo. This is what you want to look for. Of course, the next best thing is either a first edition stamp or if they take the shadow away from the border, which was real early printing. Shadowless is about as good as it gets. Then we got a Pinsir here from Jungle. So going back to like 99. Couple little scratches, nothing uncommon at all. Vintage is super tough to grade. Even when you find it, unless people, I mean, just really, really took care of it from the beginning. But I mean, most of us were kids and we played hard. And the cards, show that. They tell a story. This is the Nidoking from base, I believe. Definitely decent looking Nidoking there. Nice artwork. Love the hollows from back in the day. They were so good. Got a Rocket Scyther here. Got the Rocket person down in the corner. So, I mean, if you open Destined Rivals, they did the Team Rockets cards. It was kind of along this line. Does have a couple of creases in it, but man, that is such a sick Scyther artwork. Oh, yeah, that one's definitely got some love to it. But that's okay, man, because in a binder, this thing still smacks, in my opinion. We got a Zapdos from base set here. Legendary bird. Nice artwork there. Super nostalgic. I mean, I don't know if I'm more of a Zapdos fan or a Moltres fan. One of the two is definitely my favorite. We got the Kingdra. Nice hollow on the Kingdra here. Probably the first Kingdra card. I would imagine. First artwork I remember for Kingdra. And you know what? And it's not even because I'm just totally a water fan or anything. But I do like the Kingdra. Pop the Kingdra up back there as well. Oh, sorry. Going backwards here. Alright, so we do have a first edition Machamp. Now these came out of structure decks as first editions. So this is the most common first edition card you can come across. They're also fairly affordable. This one does got a crease coming down it. But I mean, Machamp is amazing. Look at that artwork. Look at the hollow pop back there. Always put me in mind of Goro from Mortal Kombat. But super sick Machamp card. Got a Hitmonlee here. This one is from Fossil. So the original Hitmonlee card. Sometimes you can catch some really nice swirls on some of these older vintage cards. Do got a Poliwrath from base set 2. Poliwrath, super awesome. Definitely remember using him a lot on like Pokemon Stadium and stuff. But just simple artworks, man. But they were just so good. Looks like we got another Entei promo here. Definitely got some love to it. But I wouldn't be grading anything like this anyways. I just like the artwork, keep it raw. Maybe I'll build out a really cool binder. Maybe we'll do a Pokédex binder one day. And some of these will come in great for that. Got a reverse hollow Ivysaur from 2007. If you know where some of these sets are for these cards that I'm not sure of, you can always leave that down in the comments section too. Inform me a little bit. Got the Muck Fossil here. Muck, not everybody's favorite Pokemon, but I always love this artwork. I think it's super cool. Definitely nostalgic. Pulled these a ton, ripping Fossil packs for $2.99, $3.99 as a kid. Being like 10 years old on a Saturday, man, it was just the best. Got a Scizor here. This one is just a non-hollow rare, I believe. Really cool Scizor artwork, though. Oof, another good one. See, there you go. There's some like swirls going on over here on the side. So that's what I'm saying. Some of these, especially some of the bigger cards and the rarer cards, you could get some pretty nice swirl action going on. But the Misty Seadra, probably same set as Misty's Tentacruel, Gym Heroes. Tiny bit of whitening, but all in all, not in bad shape. Go ahead and throw that card right there. Looks like I'm a super big water fan. Water's not even my favorite type. I don't know. I love to miss these cards. Hitmonchan here. Hitmonchan is super sick. Nice base set card there. The backgrounds were a lot more plain back then. That's why they were so hard to grade because, I mean, just the littlest flaws in them. Got a Hypno from Fossil. Nice hollow Hypno. Looking, pretty good. Pretty good. Tiny bit of whitening starting up there, but nothing major. But yeah, there's a nice Fossil Hypno. Looks like we do have another first edition Machamp. This one seems to be in a little bit better condition here. Definitely a little top heavy. A little off on the sides even. But another first edition Machamp. We got a Poliwrath from base set here. So that is another one we got. I think the last one we got might have been from base 2. So that would be a base set one. Oh, here we go. So this is the Rocket Sneak Attack in the hollow. See how subtle the hollow is? The sky just kind of lights up behind her. So this is the actual hollow version here of the Rocket Sneak Attack. Getting down. We got the Clefable hollow from Jungle. Super cool Clefable card. Cool to have this, especially with the new set coming out. Perfect order here soon. That's throwing out the new Mega Clefable. Aerodactyl Fossil. Now this thing goes hard. I love this artwork. I do love Aerodactyl. Super cool as a kid. Thing looks pretty nice. Pretty nice. Definitely gonna throw the Aerodactyl up back here. Yeah. Mr. Mime. Yeah. Mr. Mime's a little goofy. But, you know, it is a nostalgic card. Definitely glad to have it. It is from Jungle. But Mr. Mime's just one of those weird Pokemon. You know, you just want to ask yourself, like, why? Why Pokemon? Why even do that? We do got the Nidoqueen here. Looks like a little swirl almost started up there. Little, like, half swirl. But nice Nidoqueen jungle artwork. Then we have Ditto. I love Ditto, man. This is a super cool Ditto artwork. I mean, this was the first one too, but it almost looks like he's at like a disco. Super sick. Is a little loved, but I mean, man, talk about nostalgia. This thing just takes you right back. That's for sure. Put the Ditto up kind of back there. I know you can't see all the cards now anymore, but adjust that camera a little bit. Got a couple more to go through here. The Vaporeon from Jungle. It's a nice original Evolution Vaporeon. Looking pretty decent. Got a little bit of whitening. Hollow's definitely scratched up, but that's pretty expected. We got Mr. Mime, and the biggest card is saved for last. I did move that one to the back because it was on the top. Mr. Mime kind of going into the cave here. As a reverse, this one's from, like, looks like around the, 08, 09 era. We got the Articuno, another legendary bird. It is from Fossil. You had Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos. It all came out in this set as holo rares and non-holo rares. Definitely a little off center. And the holos probably got some love to it, I'm sure. But awesome Articuno artwork. I do remember this one from when I was a kid. The Jumpluff came out of like Neo, either Genesis or Discovery. One of them. I still collect it at this point as a kid. This is at like the tail end of it. But nice Jumpluff holo going on there. Then we got the Mewtwo from base. So the original Mewtwo artwork here, guys. This thing is super sick. Love the Mewtwo holo. Love the whole purple on purple kind of thing going on with the card. It's just a really awesome looking holo. He's got that nice like glowy red tint to him, or aura surrounding him. Just really sick card. Awesome addition to the collection. And now I'm going to end it off with, I believe, the last two. This one is a Rayquaza. I had never seen this one before. It's from 2006. I don't know if that's like Dragons Exalted or something around that time. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I probably am. But this Rayquaza card, man, just looks so sick. The hollow's real subtle inside, kind of going around him in there. Little swirl coming off top of his head. But that is a really awesome Rayquaza hollow. Happy to have that. And then the most expensive card in the condition it's in is going to be a first edition, and it is going to a first edition Fossil Moltres. This is, I mean, you see it had a print line running right there. Super common for vintage hollows to have print lines in them. It's what made them so hard to grade, even pack fresh. But this thing, guys, I mean, all in all, it's got a little whitening on that top corner. I mean, it's definitely played. Definitely in played condition. But I mean, still beautiful. I believe this was valued in as damaged or mod played maybe or so. And it's still worth $108 just like this, guys. So that's it, guys. Let me know down in the comment section what you think of the trade, what your favorite card was from the pickup. Hopefully I'll have another long form video for you guys soon. The wife and the kids been a little sick. That's why I haven't put out one in the last week. But I do want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all for checking out the content. Appreciate everybody for subbing up. And I hope to see everyone in the next one.